Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? Are you fine? Yes, I know you are keeping fine. Welcome back to our English class. Today, let us learn about the elephant. Do you like elephant? We all like elephant. We might have seen, even as a child, you might have climbed on the elephant. Yes or no? You might have seen climbed on the elephant and you might have enjoyed the climbing on and going here and just for 5 minutes the elephant, the one who is carer of the elephant, what he does, they take the people and they collect money just for 10 minutes, they go there and return back to the children. They might have, even not only the children, even big people also climb on the elephant and they enjoy. Here today we are going to learn about the Kolu grows a nose. But who is a Kolu? Kolu means here it is a elephant, small elephant. So as a small elephant, it has so many doubts in his mind. Not nowadays, I cannot say nowadays, from 20 years onwards we can notice the children are, from 2000 onwards, children are very clever. We are not able to answer their question. The children are so much developed their knowledge, they are really gifted. So many questions arises in their mind. Sometimes we'll be confused with them, the way questioners. Same way here, the goat, the small elephant had so many doubts in his mind. So it is going to his uncle and auntie and friends. Who is his uncle and auntie? Not like us human beings. The animals. He goes to them and it asks to them one or another questions. But sometimes they are unable to answer to this small elephant question. The way it is questioning, they are unable to answering. They are unable to give correct answer to this elephant. So let us come back and we will see what are the questions this elephant is having. Golu grows a nose means this elephant nose is growing. How it is growing. Let us see whether before it had nose or not and how it is growing. Let us see in the lesson. It is from Supplementary Reader, 5th lesson on page number 30 and you take on page number 30. There was a time when the elephant had no trunk. Once upon a time, the elephant had no trunk. There was a time that telling. Now you know the trunk, it is very long. With that only, it plucks and takes water and eats everything. There was a time when the elephant had no trunk. Kolu, a baby elephant with a bulgy nose, it's full of questions. The Kolu is the name of the small elephant. Its nose was so much bulge, like a big face, bulging, like a swelling, like something. Bulging means swelling out. So how was its nose? It was so much bulging, like a big, like a this one pumpkin's face, watermelon face, like that. It was face was bulging, and it was had full of questions. It had so many of questions in his mind. He goes to the Limpopo river to find out more about the crocodiles' eating habits, and it goes, what it does, one day it is going to the Limpopo river. The name of the river is Limpopo river. There it is going to see the crocodile and wants to know what the crocodile is eating every day. So it wants to know the food of the crocodile. Here, long ago, the elephant had no trunk. He had only a bulgy nose as big as a boot. He could wiggle it from side to side but couldn't pick up things with it. So long ago, so many years back, this Kolu, the elephant, had no trunk. It has only bulgy nose. I told you it has so much of swollen bulgy, only nose was there. That was so big it was. Yeah, as big as a poot. We last lesson we learned about the poots making, yes or no? So the poot, like our big boots what we are wearing, so such a big it was. He could wiggle it from side to side. Wiggle means moving from one side. Twisting means only it can turn this and that side. It cannot, with a nose it cannot pick up or anything. but couldn't pick up things with it. With that bulgy nose, it was not able to pick it up. So bulgy, fat in the body that sticks out. Trunk means nose. Next, wiggle, twist, wiggle. It means it was not able, only it can turn this and that. It are not able to take the things and eat. There was a baby elephant called Kolu. He too had no trunk but only a bulgy nose. So there was a Kolu, his name is the name of the small elephant, and he had no trunk, only the bulgy nose. Bulgy. Fat in the body. Next. He too had no trunk but only a bulgy nose. As small boat, how it was like a small boat, it was looks like. Kolu was full of questions. It mind, there were so many questions in the elephant mind. He asked his tall aunt, the ostrich, why don't you ever fly like other birds? So who is this elephant aunt, whom it is calling as a ant? The bird ostrich. And it is asking to the ostrich, why don't you ever fly like other birds? You know, other birds, they fly. Cock, we have seen the crow, this one, dove, and the other mynas, quail and all, we have seen what they do. They will be flying on the air. But it is asking to the ostrich, why you are not able to fly like other birds? Then he asked his tall uncle. Who is his uncle? The giraffe. The uncle is a giraffe. The tall, you know, giraffe is very tall. What makes your skin so sporty? You know, the giraffe skin, it will be like that, it will be sporty will be there. Is that no? So it is asking, what is the reason your body is filled with a sporty? He asked his huge uncle, the hippopotamus. Who is a huge uncle? The hippopotamus. You know what is a hippopotamus? It is a big creature. Yes or no? You have seen it. Hippopotamus you might have seen in the park or in the sea. You might have seen. Especially we will be seeing in the zoo. When we go to the zoo, we will be able to see this hippopotamus. This is a big uncle. Why are your eyes always so red? So it is asking to the hippopotamus, why your eyes are always red in color. He asked his hairy uncle, the baboon. Who is the baboon? The monkey. Why do melons taste like melons? So he is asking to the monkey, why the melon fruits, watermelons, it is like a melon, the fruits are like a melon. Why it is a tasty of the melon, it is asking. The ostrich, the giraffe, the hippopotamus and the baboon had no answers to Kolu's question. Kolu is a naughty baby, they said. He asked such a difficult question. So to whom it is asked, the elephant? To 4 people. One is and whom it called as a and the ostrich. He is asking to the ostriches, why you are not flying like other birds? And to the this one, to whom it asked, giraffe, why your body is always filled with the color of the body is like a spot we can find. And who is the big uncle? The hippopotamus. Hippopotamus, it is asking, why your eyes are always red in color. Next it is asking, baboon, hairy uncle means the monkey. Monkeys are having hair, so much of hair in their body. So it is asking to the monkey, why the melon fruit tastes like a melon. So when it was asked, these people couldn't give answer to the small elephant. Why they didn't give answer to small elephants? Because we are created by God. God has created us such a way, then how can they give answer to that one? And they were confused and they didn't give any answers. Ostrich is a bird. Sporty, full of sports. Next, hippopotamus, 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 big sea creature, which live in the sea. It is very big in size. Next, baboon means a monkey. A monkey. A big monkey. A big monkey. Next, one day Kolu met the myna bird sitting in the middle of a bush, and he asked her, "What does the crocodile have for dinner?" The myna said, "Go to the banks of the great grassy Limpopo river and find out." So one day this elephant, what it did, it saw the myna is sitting in the bush of the tree. There are the bush means it will be like a thick, so it was sitting there. What did it went and asked to him, to the bird? He asked her, "What does the crocodile have for dinner?" She is asking to that bird, the crocodiles, what do they eat for their night supper? The myna said, "Better you go to the bank of the grassy river." There is a grass means it is filled with the grass, and the Limpopo river. You go to that river and find out. You will come to know what the crocodiles are eats. Kolu went home. He took 100 sugar canes, 50 dozen bananas, and 25 melons. Then he said to his family, "Goodbye. I am going to the great grassy Limpopo river. I will find out what the crocodile has for dinner." He had never seen a crocodile and didn't know what one looked like. So one day what he did, he decided to go to that Limpopo river and to find out what the crocodile is eating. So before going, what it did, it went home, and what are the things it was taken on the way to go to the river. It has to eat, yes or no? It doesn't eat like us very small, little, it eats so much. So it was taking, what are things it took? 100 sugar canes. How many sugar canes? 100 sugar canes. And how many dozens of bananas? 50 dozens of bananas. And how many melons it have taken? 25 melons it have taken. 100 sugar canes, 50 dozens of banana, 25 melons it have taken. Then he said to his family, "Goodbye. I am going to go to be a great. I am going to become a great man." Why? Because I am going to the river. Which river? Grassy Limpopo river. I am going there, and there after going there, I am going to find out what the crocodile is eating for the supper. So he had never seen, before that does not know how the crocodile, he never seen the crocodile and never know how it will be also. The elephant does not know, never seen, and it have no idea how it will be looks like. Grassy means, I said, full of grass. Bush, a plant that grows thickly. It will be thick. Next, grassy, full of grass. It will be only grass we can find. Bank of river means edge of the river. Bank. Edge. Don't think that bank means we go to the IOB Bank or South Indian Bank or Canara Bank. Not that one. It is the edge of the river. Next, he met a python and asked him, Have you ever seen a crocodile? What does he look like? What does he have for dinner? As it was said goodbye and traveling to this bank of the river Limpopo river, it was going. On the way whom it met a python. Python means a big snake it met, and he asked him, have you ever seen the crocodile? Did you see the crocodile at any time? And what does he looks like? How it will be looks like? And what it eats for the dinner? Dinner means at night time what it takes. It is asking to the python. The python uncoiled himself from the branch of a tree but said nothing. Kolu politely helped him to coil around the branch again and said goodbye to him. So when the python, where the python was lying down, the python was on the tree, it was coiled. Coiled means you know how the snakes will be lying when you climb on the trees. They will be rounding and they sleep on that tree. So when this python heard this one, uncoiled means becoming straight, removing the it is now removing and it is coming as a straight branch of the tree, said nothing. It came down and it didn't tell anything. Kolu politely helped him to coil around the branch again and said goodbye to him. He didn't say any answer to this elephant, but what the elephant did, again he helped this. Already it was the round, it made round and it was sleeping on a round, and it made the round and it was sleeping on the tree. Now when he asked this question, the elephant asked it, removed the round and became a straight. Now after, it didn't say any answer, but the elephant again helped the skull to make a round and sleep, remain in the branch itself. So python means a large tropical snake that kills by winding its long body around animal. Python snakes, what they do, if they see the animal, they'll be climb on that animal, they'll make a round and they'll kill the animal. By their round, what happens, they will give more pressure for the body. Suppose this is a body of something, what I do, I take the python, this is a python, what it will do, it will make a round, like so many rounds it will be making. So when it makes round on the body of the animal, what happens to the animal, it will be giving more pressure and the organs inside will be damaged and the animals will die. So the python is a large biggest snake. When see the animals, it will be rounding on the body of the animal and it kills and eats. Then uncoiled means become straight. Become straight. You know, uncoiled means the snakes will be lying down like this. It will be on the tree. This is suppose the tree. It will be lying down. This is the branches. This is the branches of the tree. Suppose this is the tree, branches of the tree, and the leaves are present here and there. Okay. Now, in the tree, the snakes will be like this round, coiled. It is the way they will be lying down. Same way it sees animal, it will be coiled. Now, when the elephant asked what happened, now this what it did, it became straight. This is the branch, I said, no? Branch. Now the branch, now it became straight, the snake became very straight. Remove the coil and it is just straight, it was lying down on the branches. Next. Kolu moved on, eating sugarcanes, bananas and melons. After a few days, he reached the very edge of the great, grassy Limpopo river. On the bank of the river, he saw a log of wood. So, after as on the way it was traveling, it was eating the sugar canes, bananas, everything. After so many days, it may be around 1 or 2 weeks, it reached the edge of the river. Edge of the river, it reached the Limpopo river. On the bank of the river, he saw a log of wood. Wood means, you know, the big wood pieces are lying down on the bank of the river, edge of the river. There was a wood was lying down. So many woods were lying down. It was really the crocodile who winked at him. "Excuse me," said Kolu, "have you ever seen a crocodile?" Actually, the long wood means it is not the wood, but what it was? It was a crocodile. Crocodile was lying down there. Who was lying down there? The crocodile was lying down there. The crocodile was lying down there, edge of the river. How it was lying down? The crocodile who winked at him. Winked means opening the eyes, opened edge of the side of the river. It was lying down and it was opened his eyes. "Excuse me," said Kolu, "have you ever seen a crocodile?" And it does not, because the Kolu, the elephant, does not know how the crocodile looks like, and he never seen also. So he thought that somebody else, he thought it is a wood, and it is going asking to him, "Excuse me, have you ever seen a crocodile?" The crocodile winked again and lifted half his tail out of the mud. So what it again, it opened the eyes and it lifted the tail. The tail it lifted from the mud, off of the tail it lifted up from the mud. "Come here, little one," said the crocodile. "Why do you ask such a question?" You know the cunning of the crocodile? When we go near to that one, it will just back off us, just it will open the mouth and it will swallow us. But since it understood the elephant does not know the crocodile, so it is calling him, "Come here, little one. You little one, come near to me. I will tell you." "Why are you asking such a questions?" he is asking. "I want to know." And immediately the elephant told, "I want to know." "Come close, little one, for I am the crocodile." And he shed crocodile tears to show it was quite true. And when the crocodile was calling the elephant, "Come here near to me," and after, "I am the crocodile," it is telling, "I am the one, the crocodile whom we are searching and asking for me." And he shed crocodile tears, means allowing, right, shedding the tears from the eyes to show that it was quite true. It wants to prove to the elephant that it is a crocodile. For that it was shedding the tears. Long, heavy, round, tree trunk. Wood we say trunk. Next one, wings. Opened or shut inside. Opened. Opened his eyes. Next, shed. Let fall. Fall means allowing the tears to come down. When we ask, "Why are you?" Some people are asking, "This is a crocodile tears." When we cry, when we shed the tears, some people say in order to achieve the things, they are showing the crocodile tears. They don't get really the tears, but in order to make others to understand what they do, like they will simply acting like a crying, no? So we say them, see like a crocodile, he is shedding the tears. That is not the true tears. It is not coming out of love or concern to show others that I also feel like that. So dear, once again I say what we learned. There was a small elephant once upon a time. They didn't have the nose. They had the nose. They don't have the trunk. They had the nose. It was so much bulged out. And this crocodile had this elephant had so much of doubt in his mind. So it was asking questions to his uncle and aunt. Who is uncle and auntie? Hippopotamus, ostrich, and then monkey. All to everybody it was asking questions. They couldn't give the answer. And one day it was going somewhere. It met the myna and it asked the myna, "Have you ever seen the crocodile and what the crocodile eats?" And the myna told, "You go to the Limpopo river, then you find out." And as he was going on to go, before going it was taking the food and going from said goodbye to home, and it was traveling. On the way it met the python, the snake. It asked the python also didn't give any answer. Then it helped the python to climb on the tree, coiled on the tree, and it was walking that way. And when it reached to the river, it saw the log, big wood, that was a heavy round wood was lying down there. Actually it was not the wood, it was a crocodile. Since the elephant never seen the crocodile, it does not know who is a crocodile. Then when it went to it saw this crocodile, it asked him, have you ever seen crocodile? And immediately the crocodile is asking, come near to me, why are you asking this question? And he told that I want to see the crocodile. Immediately the crocodile understood, and it asked him to come near to that one, and it was shedding the tears. It told that I am the crocodile. In order to prove that, in order to make the elephant to understand it is a crocodile, it was shedding the tears. Actually it is not the real concern it had towards the elephant. It wants to eat the elephant, for that sake it so proved that I am the crocodile. How it proved? It said the words, also at the same time the action it showed that it shed the tears. So with this I conclude this lesson. Next balance we will learn in the next class. Please read the lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day.